Hello students. Today, as I told you in the previous class, we are going to discuss question answers and grammar part of the first lesson, the secret 7 1. Okay, so all of you open your textbook page number 9. So there you can see oral questions. So let us discuss oral questions. Okay, here read these words aloud. So there are given some words, so you have to read those words aloud, which is given in the page number 9 below the oral question. Oral, the title oral. Okay, so students, read after me. Okay, swiftly, 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 it means swiftly, it means with speed, with great speed. We say swiftly. Swiftly is the adverb, it is. Okay, then horrible. Horrible andre extremely bad or unpleasant, we say horrible. Then pounced. Pounced, it means the claw of a bird of prey. The claw of a bird of prey. Then snatched. Snatched means to attempt to seize something suddenly. We say snatched. Okay. Then gurgling. Gurgling means to make a sound like that of gurgling. Okay. To make a sound. Then let us go to the questions. The first question, from whom did Peter get a note? See, from whom did Peter get a note? The answer, Peter got a note from Jack. Correct? Now, who sent the letter to the Peter? So Jack sent a letter to the Peter. Correct? Now, then second one. What did Scamper do whenever the children took his name? Scamper, the name of the dog. What does it do whenever the children uh, calls his name? So Scamper was delighted to hear his name so often. He began to bark and excitedly leaped up. Correct? No? Then let us go to the multiple choice question answers. So dear students, get ready with a pencil, okay, to mark the correct option. See here, the meeting was called at. The meeting was called at what time? The head of the secret seven, the Peter has called the meeting. Do you know? A, half past two. B, quarter past two. C, quarter to two. D, none of these. Do you know which option is correct? So A option, half past two. Correct? No. So 2:30, at 2:30 p.m. the head of the secret seven, Peter, has called the meeting. Okay. Then second one, what was the secret seven's password? Do you know the password of the secret seven? A, Janet. B, Scamper. C, Bob. D, Peter. So which option is correct? B1. That is Scamper. The password Scamper is the secret seven's password. Okay. Then third one. Who was Jack's sister? Who was Jack's sister? A, Janet. B, Barbara. C, Pam. D, Susie. So Janet is the sister of Peter, okay, who was the head of the secret seven. Then Susie is the sister of Jack. Okay. Then let us go to the next main, that is read, answer. Read and answer. Okay, the first question. Name the members of the Secret Seven group. Name the members of the Secret Seven group. So, who are the members in the Secret Seven group? Do you know, dear students? The members of the Secret Seven group are Peter, Janet, Jack, George, Barbara, Colin, and Pam. So these members are the Secret Seven group. Okay. Then second one, Who was the head of the Secret Seven? Who was the head? The community head of the Secret Seven. Peter was the head of the Secret Seven. Okay. Then third one, who had sent the note? What did the note say? So who had sent the note and what did the note say? So what is written in the note? So Jack had sent the note. The note asked if Peter would call a meeting of the Secret Seven to help out Bob Smith. Okay, Bob Smith was from their school and needed their help badly. Then the fourth main question in that A1. Why was the password scamper said 5 times? Why was the password scamper said 5 times? 5 members of the Secret Seven group had arrived at the meeting place. Okay, so my 5 members of the Secret Seven group had arrived at a timely at the meeting place. So all of them said the password 5 times. Okay. Then B1. Why were the voices in a low town? Voices were in a low tone. So no one else except the members could hear it. So the voices were in low tone. Okay. Then last one, that is C1. What was Scamper's reaction while the password was being said? So Scamper was delighted. He was happy. Okay. He began to bark. He was excited when he heard his name. Okay. He began to bark loudly and leap at the Secret Seven members. Okay. Then let us go to the next main, that is think and answer. So before go to this main, let us discuss the word quiz. They caused quite a bit of excitement. What does they refer to? What does they refer to? They refer A. The Secret Seven, B. The food, C. The notes. Which option is correct here? So the answer is C. The notes. The notes caused quite a bit of excitement. Okay. Okay, dear students, let us go to the think and answer. In that first one, let me wait for 1 minute. Let us wait for 1 minute here. Okay. See, why did Jack write a note to Peter? So why did Jack write a note to Peter? Answer. Jack wrote a note to Peter to ask him to call a meeting of the Secret Seven. Bob Smith, a boy from their grade at school, had asked for their help and was pretty upset. Okay, he was pretty upset. So besides, it had been a long time since the Secret Seven had met. Okay, then second one, why was Bob asked to come 5 minutes after the Secret Seven arrived? So Bob was asked to come after 5 minutes so that he would not overhear the password of the Secret Seven. So he was Bob was asked to come 5 minutes after the Secret Seven arrived. Okay, then the third question. Then the third question, why did the notes delivered by Peter cause excitement? So Peter's note caused excitement because it had been quite a while since the Secret Seven met. Also, they all were excited to listen to Bob Smith's problem and solve it. Okay. Then the fourth question, you have to present a card to your teacher on Teacher's Day. Would you like to work individually or as a team? Give reasons. So it is a value based question, it is so applied question, so you have to write on your own. So let me give answers on my own basis. So I would like to work as a team so that I can get ideas on how to make the greeting card more creative and attractive. Okay, then let us go to the next main, that is the secret reference to context. So let me read this what is that statement. Just because I lost it once, you think I am going to lose it always. So, question A. Who said this and to whom? Jack said this to Peter. Okay. Then B. What was lost? What was lost? Jack was supposed to have lost the badge. Then C1. Did the speaker really lose it? No, Jack had not really lost it. His sister Susie had taken the his sister Susie had taken the badge. Okay. Then the last one, what happens next? Peter and Janet were already at the shed. The other five members of the Secret Seven group entered the shed one by one after uttering the password scamper. So the password was repeated 5 times. Okay. Then Horse question, higher order thinking skills. Why do you think Jack kept scamper as a password? Why do you think the Jack kept scamper as a password? Do you know? So here Jack kept scamper as a password because it was the name of his dog. Okay, and it was dear to him. Have you understood? Let us go to the next one. Next main, dear students, grammar part. So dear students, open the textbook page number 11. Okay, in the right side of the only is there. Okay, right side. Here, question tags. Question tags. So what is the today's topic of the grammar? Question tags. Dear students, do you know what are question tags? What are question tags? So just read these sentences. You are shallow, aren't you? There is a question mark. I am looking smart. Am I not? Question mark. Next, this house is wonderful, isn't it? So, students, just look at the statement and question tag. It is question tag. Aren't you? Am I not? Isn't it? Are there? No. These are the question tags. Okay. Just look at the statement. You are shallow. When the statement is you are shallow, is here it becomes aren't you. So here the statement is in present tense. Okay. So first helping verb, the statement is in positive, correct? No, you are shallow, so the statement is in the positive. So here the question tag it became negative. So are plus not, aren't you. Okay, shallow means who is here? You only. Okay, you means here shallow. Okay, I am looking smart. I am looking smart. So the boy saying himself, I am looking smart. So the first helping verb is there here, am, then I, not, am I not. Okay, then this house is wonderful. This house is wonderful. So this statement is in positive, correct? No, this statement, this statement is in positive. So question tag became negative. Is plus not, isn't it. It means here house. Okay. So students, question tags means question tags are short questions at the end of the statement. So question tags, what is question tag? Question tags are short questions, okay, at the end of statement. So they are mainly used in speech when we want to confirm that something is true or not, or to encourage a reply from the statement and the appropriate subject. See, dear students, see, question tags are the no, these are the short questions. See, aren't you, isn't it, am I not, or is he or isn't he. So these are the short question tags. Okay, these question tags we used in speech when we want to confirm that something is true or untrue. Okay, so here there are some rules. There are some rules to make a question tags. So rule number 1 is positive statement is followed by a negative question tag. See, If the statement is in positive, the question tag will be in negative. Have you understood? For example, you are my father. You are my father. So you are my father is, this statement is in positive, okay, not negative. Okay, so question tag will be, I said question tag will be in negative. How? Aren't you? See, aren't you? Are plus not, are not. Okay, it becomes aren't plus you, question mark. Have you understood? Okay, if the statement is in positive, the question tag will be in negative. Okay, then one more example I give you. Jack is from Spain. Jack is from Spain. So here, isn't he? Jack is from Spain. It is in the statement is in positive. Okay. So what is the negative? Isn't he? Is plus not. Isn't he? Okay. Then the second one, Mary can speak. Mary can speak. So cannot she? Can't she? We can use can't she? Then question mark. Okay. Then rule number 2, if the statement or a negative statement is followed by a positive question tag. So if the statement is in negative, okay, if the statement is in negative, the question tag will be in positive. For example, they are not funny. They are not funny. See, the statement is in negative. So how do you make question tag as a positive? Are you? Or are they? Are they? Are they? Question mark. Okay. Then he shouldn't say thing like that. He shouldn't say thing like that. See, he shouldn't say thing like that. So the statement is in negative. Okay. The question tag will be in positive. How should he? Should he? I'm not well. I am not well. So the statement is in negative. So question tag will be in positive. Is it? Am I not? Okay. So students, here the phrases in red are question tags. Question tags are almost like mini questions. They change a sentence into a question. Question tags are mostly added at the end of the questions. Okay. A question tag is an invitation for the listener either to disagree or express the same opinion. So here students, let us complete the main. Put the following question tags in the correct blanks. Okay. So the question tags are given in the box. With the help of those question tags, let us complete the uh, following question tags. See, it's great to see each other again. It's great to see each other again. So just check out the statement whether it is negative form or positive form. So it is in positive, correct? No, it's great. So what will be the question tag? Isn't it? Isn't it? Is plus not. Isn't it? Okay. Second one, you are going to school. You are going to school. So what will be the question tag? Aren't you? Are not you? Aren't you? Okay. Then third one, you like apples. You like apples. So here what will be the question tag? See, you like apples. So the statement is in simple present tense, correct? No, simple present tense. So what is the helping verb of the simple present tense? Do, correct? No, plus not, plus you have to add you. Do not you or don't you. Okay. Then fourth one, he has not lived here long. He has not lived here long. So here has e. So he has not lived here long. So the statement is in present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. So the statement is in negative form. So make it positive question tag. Has he? Has he? That's all. Okay. Then let us complete the next main. Match the sentences halves. See, they enjoyed playing football. They enjoyed playing football. The statement is in simple past tense. The statement is in simple past tense. So, what is the helping verb of simple past tense? Did. So, didn't they? Didn't they? Okay. So, match correctly. Then she has not studied for very long. She has not studied for very long. So, what is the question tag of this statement? She has not studied. So, the statement is in positive form, or sorry, negative form in the present perfect tense. So the question tag is hasn't, sorry, didn't she, or has she. Has she is the question tag. Then Rahul bought a new car last week. So the statement is in simple past tense. Okay, simple past tense with a assertive statement. So Rahul bought a new car last week. So didn't he, the question tag is didn't he. Then the last one, the this book is fantastic. This book is fantastic. So the question tag is isn't it. Isn't it. Okay, let us go to the next one. Learn new words. Learn new words. So get ready with the pen or pencil, dear students. Let me complete this activity. See here, select suitable words from the big box given below and use them in place of the underlined words. See, select the suitable words which is given in the box and use them in the place of the underlined word. See here, glass bangles. So in the place of glass, what we can replace in these words? Colorful. Correct? No, colorful bangles. Here next, clear water. So what best we can replace in the place of clear? Muddy. Correct? No, muddy water. Then newly washed trees. Newly washed trees. So washed, what can we replace in this place? Planted. Correct? No, newly planted trees. Then wooden boats. Wooden, what can we replace? Paper boats. Correct? No, delicious food, we can replace tasty food. Then big rock, what can we replace in the place of big? Huge. Huge rock. Correct? No? Then juicy fruits, here in this place we can replace fresh fruits. Then pretty girl. So pretty, we can replace beautiful girl. Okay, then the last main, that is writing skill. Right? So dear students, imagine you are Colin or Palm. Write a paragraph on how you felt when you received Peter's note. So using these hints, the hints is given in this box. Happy, excited, not received note for long, meeting happening after months, wondering about Bob Smith, hope his problem could be solved. So by using these hints, you can write a paragraph on you how you felt you received Peter's notes here. Okay, for example, I'll tell you, I was very happy to receive the note from Peter for the Secret 7 meeting. I was excited to read the note. It's been a long time since I received a note for Secret 7 meeting. The meeting is happening after several months. I wondered what problem Bob Smith has. Okay, I hope we can solve his problem and get to work together like we did before. So this is the paragraph writing which I told you. Okay, so dear students, I hope you have understood the question answers and grammar part of this lesson, and after posting this video I will send key answers of this lesson. So please write down those answers, question and answers in your notebook neatly, because these question answers and grammar part help you to study for your upcoming examination. Okay. Okay, thank you everyone.